Hi, I'm Alisha from Reno Guns Range. I'm an instructor here, and my primary focus is women. Most of the women who come in for training have come in sort of after a critical incident. They've either been victimized, traumatized, experienced something in their life that has made it of value for them to come and get training. So that's my role here, is to help them get that training. And mostly, like those women, I came from that same background. I owned guns. I had a gun under my bed, but I didn't know how to use it. And then my home was robbed twice. And on the second time, talking to the sheriff's deputy who came, he asked me if I carried a gun. I said no. And he told me that I needed to, because he wasn't going to be there until after the fact. He was going to be there to write up the report and clean up the mess, but I was my own first responder. That struck me, and it struck me hard, and it changed my whole life. That mindset of being my own first responder changed the course of my life and drove me into instruction, because I developed a passion for women who were in that same position. Now, when I started out, I was terrified. I didn't know where to go get training. I didn't know who was competent in training, and I didn't know where I wanted to go with it. So I sought good instruction, and honestly, like most women, it's really scary to walk into a firearms class. Most of them are men in those classes, but the reality is, at the end of the day, you're responsible for your own safety and your own protection. So it doesn't matter who's in that class. I've been on lines, firing lines with men who are highly trained operators, and I'm the only civilian, I'm the only female, but I have a responsibility to myself and the ones that are in my charge, my children, my family, etc. And so I would implore other women to do the same thing. Go out there and get training. When you're on the line, you have to own it. You have to run that gun like you mean it. That means you got to rack your own slide. You got to engage your own targets. You got to own that mentally for you, because you're it. Nobody's coming to save you. So ladies, if you're watching this, I would encourage you to find competent instruction in your area. Find an ICE trainer. Find me online. I'll get you hooked up with somebody. Get competent training for you, because somebody is waiting for you to come home tonight, and that's important. Men, I would encourage you not to train the ladies in your life. That doesn't usually work out well, but what you can do is support her in her journey. You can help her find instruction. Once she's trained, go out and train with her. Make it a partner thing. But for each of us, we're responsible for ourselves, our own protection, our own safety. You have to get good training, and you have to own it.